Hello everybody, my name is Eric D. Johnson, also known by BrightShine right here in the city of Memphis in the county of Shelby, state of Tennessee. Today's date is early Sunday morning, January the 19th, 2020. Time 3:47 a.m. First, I thank all my family, my supporters for your continued care and support. I'll continue to keep myself employed right here in this Memphis tri-state area. I'll continue to further my education at Monroe College online. I continue to pursue my social media study, being administrative contract market at the present time. I took a break from going to school, but in the very near future, I will be going back to Monroe College online to continue to pursue my social media study, being administrative contract market. Now, what I'm gonna do now, the reason why I'm starting my video a little bit late because this time of the year to get a little cold, and that what it was. This weekend the temperature been high and low, and it started raining, and a little bug got in me. But I've been taking Dayquil, NyQuil, and Advils, and I'm doing my video. So what I'm gonna do my Instagram first, and then do my Facebook Live. So without further ado, go to Instagram. Hello everybody, my name is Eric D. Johnson, also known by BrightShine. I live right here in the city of Memphis in the county of Shelby, state of Tennessee. Today's date is early Sunday morning, January the 19th, 2020. Time 3:49 a.m. First, I thank all my family, my support for your continued care and support. Anti-gang. Now these are just a few of the free logo design websites that you can go to make anti-gang logo. Now, first, always give thanks to God for all the blessings and the guidance that He provides us. Always thank God first. Now, I'm starting my video. What time is it? 3:51 a.m. Over past week, the temperature been going up and down. Then we had rain came in, and it got a little bug got in me. And also, I've been taking Dayquil, NyQuil, and Advils, but I'm up doing my video. So like I said, we're going to do Instagram first, and after my Instagram, we're going to go to Facebook Live. So let's go ahead and let me see. Now, when it comes to street slang, gang plus stir, mob plus stir, Merriam-Webster's Third New International Dictionary and Oxford English Dictionary give the complete and total definition and meaning of the word gang plus stir, mob plus stir, and any and every other word. And also street slang: boss, goon, thug, crook, hooligan, mac, player, pimp, whore, hustler, nigga, field nigga, house nigga. The street slang. Now, street slang for music: hip hop, rock, roll, swing, groove, jazz, blues, funk, doo wop, and bebop. It's street slang. Now, street slang for money, currency, exchange: bucks, rack, stack, bang, bread, dough, scratch, loot, noodle, Benjamin, dead president. Excuse me. And street slang ain't nothing official, right? About no street slang. Now, the sorority and the fraternity. The sorority and the fraternity. In the United States Department of Justice, hazing is a crime. And the sorority and the fraternity use hazing in their initiation ritual. You know, their cult, so-called devil worship, Satanists. The sorority and fraternity commit crimes on and off the campus. They use and abuse tobacco products. They indulge in gambling and gangs of chance. They use and abuse alcohol and drugs. They indulge in immoral activity. They indulge in sexual dealings with the private. Don't let the sorority and the fraternity mislead you. Although a person that initiated and started the sorority and the fraternity, them old world secret societies from Africa, from Asia, from Europe, renounce them. Denounce the whole concept and idea of a sorority, fraternity, them old world secret society from Africa, from Asia, from Europe. Now, the pre-13 continent history. Harvard University is the oldest institution of higher learning in the United States, founded March 13, 1639. Cambridge, Massachusetts. William and Mary College, Williamsburg, Virginia, founded February 8, 1639. Second oldest institution of higher learning in the United States of America. Phi Beta Kappa Society, founded December the 5th, 1776. The College of William and Mary is recognized as the first Greek letter student society in North America. Alpha Delta Pi, first sorority, founded in 1851, Wasteland College in Macon, Georgia, and the first organization to adopt the word sorority was Gamma Phi Beta, established on November 11, 1874, Syracuse University, Syracuse, New York. The basis of the sorority and fraternity, them old world secret society from Africa, from Asia, from Europe. For example, the Eastern Star and the Freemasons. They talk about Euclid, the mathematician, near the Alexandria, Egypt, 1425, mentioned the Holloway manuscript, the Reed's poem, and the Cook manuscript, and the Downing manuscript. Now, examples of them old world secret society from Africa, from Asia, from Europe: Skull and Bone, Rosicrucian, the Sons of Liberty, Thug, Side of Pride, Sion, Ordo, Temple Oriental, Knights of the Golden Eagle, the Women, the Ancient Arabic Order, the Nobles of the Mystery Shrine, the Improved Order Reading, the P.O. Sisterhood, the Eastern Star, the Freemason, the Lower Order of Moose, the Elks, the Bilderberg Group, the Ku Klux Klan, the Knights of Battalion, Knights of Columbia, the Illuminati, the Forest Society, the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, the Mystic Order of the Bell Prophet, the Enchanted Ram, the United Order of the Golden Crown, United Ancient Order of Druid, National Grange, the Ancient Order of Urban Land, the Obadiah, the Knights Templar of the Scottish Rite, the Spanish Garduna, the Carbonarian, the Black Hand, you say Mafia, that's Afro-Asiatic, you say Costa Nostra, that's Latin, the Triad, the Yakuza, don't sour. Don't let the sorority and the fraternity and them old world secret society from Africa, from Asia, from Europe mislead you. As you can see, the history of Chicago. See, the history of Chicago, Illinois. You don't see no blood gang, you don't see no Crip gang, you don't see no bloodstone on limestone. You don't see it, man. You don't see it. It's on the, it's the focal lines and my people lines. That's it, man. All that other stuff, they ain't gonna accept, they ain't gonna prove it, damn sure ain't gonna lie. I tell you now, from this day point, I told you, the time that ran out. The time that ran out. The only thing, the focal lines and the my people lines, that's it. Not going to accept, not going to approve, and damn sure ain't gonna lie. Ain't nobody finna claim no East Coast. Tell me you worship the devil. No, ain't no such thing, no East Coast. Ain't no such thing. No damn devil worshipers and Satanists, occultists. You know, there's nowhere on God's green earth or nowhere in this universe. You ain't got no claim nowhere on this earth in God's green in the universe, nowhere. The history of Chicago, you either folk, you either focal lines or my people line. I don't hear nothing else. I don't hear nothing you got to say. I don't hear nothing you got to say. See a lot of you people, man. It don't make no difference about they white, European American, African American, Hispanic, Latino American, anybody else. See all that devil worship, that Satanism stuff, that occult stuff. See, it negatively influence a lot of people. See, and see, I'm making it perfect clear from this day forward, from 2020. The focal lines and the my people lines. I don't want to hear a damn thing else you got to say, because you ain't gonna get away with it. You ain't gonna get away with it. You lying. In Chicago, and I'm telling you this, in Chicago, Illinois, in the state of Illinois, and in the surrounding state, man, you ain't gonna get away with me. There ain't no way. Ain't no way. Man, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. I'm telling you. I'm already on the point. I'm already doing things. I'm not going. I am not going to accept, not going to approve, and I'm not going to allow. The only thing you want, the focal lines and the my people line. That's it. Ain't nothing else to say. See, we're doing background checks now. From this day forward, we're doing background checks. See, people starting to open their eyes to the lies that the so-called blood gang and the Crip gang and all that bloodstone, limestone. You've been lying. It's that East Coast bitch. See, we're doing background checks. Excuse me. Doing background check. And now people all over the United States of America, they opening their eyes, they see that out there in Los Angeles, California, it was that East Coast bitch. We talking about the blood gang and the Crip gang and that bloodstone now. So they see who it is. They see what they own too high. Now they see. And then had the nerve to claim the East Coast. Man, you ain't got no claim on the East Coast. You ain't got no claim to nowhere on this earth. And nowhere in this universe talking about worshiping the devil and Satanism and the occult. You're going to get what you deserve. You're going to be held accountable and responsible. There's going to be severe consequences and repercussions. Because you be thinking you can horseplay and trying to be a smart ass. So I'm going to keep on saying this over and over again. The focal lines and the my people lines. Nothing else. I don't want to hear a damn thing you got to say. God, excuse me. Got this little cold in my system. I'm fighting this little cold. It's not even right, man, not to read the Bible and to try to live right. You sitting up here talking about you worship the devil and you're a Satanist and you're an occultist, and then had a nerve talking about the Constitution and your right. God damn it, you ain't got no rights. I'm gonna show you. I'm already showing so-called blood gang, Crip gang out there. Like I'm showing them all day, every day. So-called bloodstone limestone. I'm retaliating on, attacking. Some going doing their time in the jail from the East Coast, being attacked in the jail. Ain't nobody sitting around letting you get away with horse playing and being a smart ass. Talking about you worship the devil. You a Satanist. Talking about the occult. Okay, whatever you say. Some gun ain't got no claim, no region of the United States of America or anywhere on God's green earth. Gonna kill you. You ain't no damn about it. Talking no damn devil. Satan. It's wrong when you do these background checks and you see that the East Coast bitch been trying to move around all over the United States of America. You ain't got no reason, no excuse to do that. There ain't no legitimate reason for nobody to be talking about they from the East Coast and then trying to live in Los Angeles, California, talking about you in a gang and talking about you in some kind of street organization. You done lost your damn mind. You're going to get what you deserve. You're going to get what's coming to you. Because all this, you're going to be held accountable and responsible. There's going to be severe consequences and repercussions for horseplaying. You're trying to be a smart ass. Give me background checks done. Now it ain't no overnight process, doing background checks. It take time to compile all that data. It take time, get the system set up and all that, but you best believe doing background checks from this day forward. The focal lines, my people line, that's it. There ain't nothing else. I don't hear nothing you got to say. Focal line and my people line. You ain't saying nothing. Talking no damn devil. It's Satan, the occult. History of Chicago, Illinois, history of Chicago, the state of Illinois and surrounding states, all over the focal lines and the my people line. That's it. Nothing else. But see, you can't never ever have a legitimate, legitimate reason. Talking about some blood gang, crip gang. When you go into the history, you can't respect nothing that they saying. You can't never ever respect nothing that these people saying. Talking about some blood gang, crip gang. When we do these background checks, you see how a person try to connive and low down, dirty son of a gun. Talking about they worship the devil. And talking about some Satanism. Moving to Los Angeles, California. Man, ain't nobody gonna take that crap off you. Ain't nobody taking that off you. I know, first of all, I ain't gonna accept, I ain't gonna approve of, and I damn sure ain't gonna allow. That's what I'm doing. I'm showing them the East Coast. I'm showing them doing background check. I'm showing them. I ain't just talking about it. I'm doing something about it. I'm doing background check. And when I find out about all these damn people, you best believe there's gonna be severe consequences and repercussions. You're gonna be held accountable and responsible. You tried to horseplay. You tried to be a smart ass. Okay. Get this background check, get these background checks done. I know it ain't gonna be no overnight process, but you best believe when I get out and get these background checks done on a lot of people, you're gonna see. You're gonna get a goddamn reality check. Then these sons gonna walking around with sport caps on and all this. You gonna see. You gonna see. I'm telling you, I'm already doing something about it. I'm already doing something gonna send in the jail. They already getting hurt, getting attacked. So-called blood gang, crip gang out there in Los Angeles County, they already see, don't accept, don't approve, and damn sure ain't gonna allow. So-called bloodstone, limestone, don't accept, don't approve, don't allow. Then you know what, the song gonna have the nerve try to hide. Man, you just don't know. Tried to hide in Chicago, Illinois. Tried to hide in Chicago, Illinois, in the state, and then not just in Chicago, had the nerve to hide in other parts of Illinois, okay? Horse playing, trying to be a smart ass, okay? The bloodhound will find you. The bloodhound will find you. I can tell you now, the bloodhound will find you. And when I find you, I'm telling you, I'm going to be very, very angry. I'm going to be very, very angry. Excuse me. Focal lines or my people lines. Now, over a period of time, a lot of you individuals from the East Coast, you call yourself gonna come up to the city of Chicago and state of Illinois, and over a period of time, I guess it appeared like nobody said nothing, but like I've been saying, and I'm gonna show you like I'm doing now. I don't have no respect for nothing like that. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. The history of Chicago. The history of Chicago, the history of the state of Illinois, the history of the United States of America. Man, I don't let nobody play with me like this. But now, when you hear about the focal lines, and when you go into the history of Chicago, the my people lines, that's Chicago. That's Chicago. Whatever issues and problems all the people in Chicago was having during that period of time back in the late 50s, mid 50s, late 50s, the 60s, the vice lords and the Egyptian cobras, the imperial chaplains, the 14th Street clovers. That's the history of Chicago. That's the history of Chicago. And the devil's disciples, and then later the black disciples. See, some little boys with David Bosdale, King David, him and his little friends in the neighborhood. They opened up the Bible. The devil's disciples. Now they're the black disciples. You understand? And the supreme gangsters, Larry Hoover, King Larry, and the Black King Cobras, Jerome King Shorty Freeman. See, that's the history of Chicago. They the black disciples too. And Chief Malik, Jeff Ford, and Eugene Harrison. See, the history of Chicago. They started these little groups and started Eugene Harrison had the Black Raiders, and Jeff Ford had his group, the Black Rangers, and, all that, the Rangers and the Raiders, and then they joined in together. The Black Peace Stone, the Black Stone Rangers, you understand? The Black Peace Stone. The Lord Stone Disciples. Man, I'm not going, man. I'm not gonna take it. I'm not just saying. I'm telling you. I'm showing you. I'm not gonna take it. I ain't gonna take it. I'm out here on the streets of Memphis every day. I'm not gonna take no. I don't like talking to you anyway. I'm just gonna show you. See, that what really gets me upset when I see the different organizations that's folks. It really gets me upset. And then when I see the various organizations that's my people, it really gets me upset. You take me for granted. You take me for granted. I'm telling you now, you're taking me for granted. See, when you go into the history of Chicago, you see the history of Chicago, and you see the history of America. That would make a difference. We're doing background check. We're doing background check. Now it's not an overnight thing. You ain't gonna do no background check no one hour or no 24 hours. It's a process. When I get these background checks done on some of these individuals from the East Coast, I'm telling you, yeah, I'm gonna be very upset. I'm gonna be very upset. You see the organization. You see the city of Chicago, state of Illinois, the city of Chicago, Illinois, the focal lines and the my people lines. And you sitting up here talking about some damn blood gang, crib gang, okay, whatever you say. When I get talking about some bloodstone, limestone, you gonna see, you don't see nowhere in the history of Chicago, no blood gang, no crib gang. You don't see it nowhere. You don't see no bloodstone, no limestone. Okay, whatever you say. I'm gonna get these background checks done, and we're gonna go from there. No, I'm calling, bringing it to the attention of the focal lines and my people. There ain't no such thing, no Satanists. There ain't no such thing, no devil worship. There ain't no such thing, no making up all these lies, talking about the occult. They're all lies. There ain't no such thing. You just be lying. And I'm telling you, man, it's always best just get somewhere and sit down and stop trying to horseplay and stop trying to be a damn smart ass, because from this point on, it's going to be severe consequential repercussions. You're going to be held accountable and responsible. There's no such thing. There ain't no such thing. Now this is a list of place names of Native American origin. Hold on. And like I said, this is a list of place names of Native American origin in the United States. For example, state name: Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, Connecticut, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Nebraska, New Mexico, North and South Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. Then scroll down to the bottom where it says see also, and you'll see a list of place names of indigenous origin in the Americas. Piracy. You know, we talking about those pirates. The same stuff, talking about some devil worship, Satanism, the occult, them piracy. Now, the United States Department of Justice, the Office of Juvenile Justice Delinquency Prevention, the Bureau of Justice Assistance, the National Gang Center Bulletin, and the title of that bulletin is History of Street Gangs in the United States Revival. Mr. James C. Howland and Mr. John P. Moore. Now you can go to the quick reference, Wikipedia, and you'll find that same information titled Gangs in the United States. Now this is the International Bill of Human Rights. This is the Convention on Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women. And the Declaration of the Rights of the Child. The United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child. And the world's oldest human rights organization, Anti-Slavery International. The International Federation for Human Rights. The world's oldest international conservation organization, BirdLife International. Fauna and Flora International was the world's first international wildlife conservation organization. The world's oldest global environmental organization, International Union for Conservation Nation, also the World Wildlife Fund. Also, Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, Global Rights Frontline Defenders, Human Rights Without Frontier, International Serve for Human Rights. Conservation International, Wildlife Conservation Society, Conservation Fund, Legal Conservation Voters, Earth Watch Institute, Conservancy Association, Earth Justice Conservation Volunteers, Wildlife Conservation Network, Endangered Wildlife Trust, Biodiversity Nature Conservancy Association, Rare Species Conservation Center, Wildlife Research and Conservation Trust, the Rainforest Trust, the International Rainforest Conservation Organization, Rainforest Alliance, the Rainforest Action Network, Biodiversity International, Earth Day Network, Environmental Defense Fund, Friends of the Earth, Friends of Nature, Greenpeace, the Nature Conservancy, Wildlife Conservation Society, Soil and Water Conservation, Clean Water Action, World Water Council, Marine Conservation Institute, Marine Conservation Alliance, Ocean Preservation Society, Ocean Society, Global Ocean Commission, and International Marine Life Alliance. Saul from Tarsus, the self-proclaimed Apostle Paul. He wrote all those epistles that's in the Holy Bible, in the New Testament. Excuse me. He was a lying, murdering devil. He was an occultist. And the man-made religious organizations, they used those epistles that Saul from Tarsus, the self-proclaimed Apostle Paul, wrote. One of them, Romans chapter 16, verse 16, salute one another with the Holy Ghost, the church. They put the suffix ES of Christ salute. Another one, 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 4, so that we ourselves glory you in the church with the suffix ES of God for your patient faith and all the persecution and tribulation that ye endure. The Catholic Church is a big lie. That's a lie. They rewind when you study the first century. They keep studying the first century. All the Protestant churches, that's the Catholic Church. They all lying. Lying. The American Restoration Movement, the Stone Campbell Movement, they lying. The Church of Christ lying. They lying. All lies. Ain't no such thing as devil worship, no Satanism. Ain't no such thing, no theists, ain't no atheists, and you just lying. The cult. A lot of you people don't know what you're talking about. A lot of people, you don't know what you're talking about. All lies. You just lying. Lies, all lies. You just lying. do my Facebook Live after this. Okay, I'm gonna do my Facebook Live now. Hello everybody, my name is Eric D. Johnson, also on BrightShine, right here in the city of Memphis, in the county, in the state of Tennessee. Today's date is early Sunday morning, January the 19th, 2020, time 4:50 a.m. First, say thank to all my family, my support for your continued care and support. Anti-gang, anti-gang. Now these are just a few of the free logo design websites that you can go to make anti-gang logo. Remember these words: coercion, coerce, sexual coercion, psychological coercion, psychological manipulation, psychological abuse. First, I always give thanks to God for all the blessings and guidance that He provides us all with. And I just finished doing my Instagram video, and I know that it seems like it's a little late for me to do my video. Well, you know, got a little bug in my body, a little cold. You know, the temperature been going up and down, and then it's rain and got a little cold in me. But you know, Dayquil, NyQuil, Advil. You know, so but I'm still doing my video, and so what I'm doing. Now this is a world map. All the people on earth, this is a world map. Now there's a map of the languages of Africa. This is a map of the languages of Africa. And this is a map of the languages of Africa. Now this is an Afro-Asiatic language distribution map. This Afro-Asiatic language distribution map. Now this is a Nilo-Saharan language distribution map. Now this is a Nilo-Saharan language distribution map. This is the Niger-Congo language distribution map. This also is a Niger-Congo language distribution map. This is an Albanian language distribution map. Now this is a Baltic language map. This is a Greek language map. And this is a Slavic language map. And this is an Altaic language map. And this is a Euro-Altaic language map. Now this is a Romanian language map. Now the Romanian language is a Latin Romance language, and Romania is also known as Wallachia. Now the title of this book, West African Traditional Religion, written by Dr. Joseph Omasani Valeno, Dr. P. Adelumo Payment. In the title of this book, African Traditional Religion, a definition written by Dr. E. Belojai Idowu. In the title of this book, African Religions and Philosophy, written by Dr. John S. M. Beaver. In the title of this book, Concepts of God in Africa, written by Dr. John S. M. Beaver. Webster's Third New International Dictionary, the complete and total definition and meaning of the word gang, the act, manner, or means of going. Now that stupid sorority, that stupid fraternity, calling themselves sister and brother in Latin and making up bylaws and all this other stupid stuff. This is sister. And this is brother. Now this is Oxford English Dictionary, the complete and total definition and meaning of the word gang. Action or mode of going, way, passage. A set of things or persons. The stupid sorority and that stupid fraternity saying sister and brother in Latin, making up bylaws. Now, the United States government enacted the Organized Crime Control Act of 1970. Title 9 of the Organized Crime Control Act of 1970 is the Racketeering Influence of Corrupt Organization Act. The RICO Act is anti-gang. Now, the Comprehensive Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Act of 1970, the Controlled Substance Act, the Psychotropic Substance Act, the Continuing Criminal Enterprise Statute, the Kingpin Statute is all anti-gang. The Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention Act of 1974 established the Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention with other related legislation. Now, the Comprehensive Anti-Gang Initiative Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention and the Comprehensive Gang Model Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention. The Bureau of Justice assists the Office of Justice Program and the United States Department of Justice. Office of Justice Program, Bureau of Justice assists the United States Department of Justice, Comprehensive Anti-Gang Initiative and Project Safe Neighborhoods. The United States Department of Justice, Office of Community-Oriented Policing Service, Comprehensive Anti-Gang Initiative. The Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention, the United States Department of Justice, the Office of Justice Program, the Bureau of Justice Assistance, the International Narcotics Law Enforcement Affairs, the United States Department of State, the Institute for Intergovernmental Affairs, Gang Resistant Education and Training Great Program, the United States Department of Justice, Office of Justice Program, the Office of Juvenile Justice, Delinquency Prevention, October 2009, the National Youth Gang Center, which have been funded by the Office of Juvenile Justice, Delinquency Prevention since 1995, merged with the National Gang Center, which have been funded by the Bureau of Justice since 2003. The National Gang Center compilates state laws against gang prevention overview research program, Mr. Jackson Hall, Juvenile Justice, the United States Department of Justice, the Bureau of Justice Assistance, Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention, National Gang Center bullet, and the title of their bullets, History of Street Gangs in the United States. You can go to the quick reference, Wikipedia. You can find the same information type, gangs in the United States. The United States Department of Justice, Office of United States Attorney Man 1457, Criminal Street Gang, Statute 18, United States Code 521. The United States Department of Justice, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, National Gang Intelligence Center, the United States Department of Justice, Organized Crime and Gang Section. You have other federal, state, and local agencies. The United States Department of Justice. Excuse me. The United States Department of Justice, Office of Justice Program, National Institute of Justice, Anti-Gang Strategies, Prevention, Intervention, Assessment, and Suppression. The United States Department of Justice, Office of Justice Program, National Institute of Justice, United States Department of Health and Human Services, Center for Disease Control and Prevention, National Center for Injury Prevention and Control, changing course, preventing gang membership, and striving to reduce youth violence everywhere. The United States Department of Justice, United States Department of Education, United States Department of Health and Human Services, United States Department of Housing and Urban Development, United States Department of Labor and the White House Office, National Drug Control Policy, National Forum on Youth Violence Prevention Forum. You can go to youth.gov and be informed about the National Forum, Youth Violence Prevention Forum, as well as the Comprehensive Anti-Gang, the Comprehensive Gang Model, the United States Department of Justice, Bureau of Justice, National Crime Prevention Council, keeping kids out of gang. The United States Department of Justice, hazing is a crime. You can go to lawyers.com, be informed about anti-hazing. Excuse me. Go to the Holy Bible, the New Testament, the book of Matthew, the Lord's Prayer. And you can find the Lord's Prayer in Matthew chapter 6, verses 9 to 13, and also the book of Luke, chapter 11, verses 2 through 4. And like I said, we're going to refer to the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verses 9 to 13, the Lord's Prayer. After this manner, therefore, pray ye, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. And again, that was the Lord's Prayer. We read from the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verses 9 and 13. You can also go find the Lord's Prayer in the book of Luke. Chapter 11, verses 2 through 4. Street slang, gang plus stir, and mob plus stir. Merriam-Webster Third New International Dictionary and Oxford English Dictionary give you a complete total definition of meaning of the word gang plus stir and mob plus stir. Other street slang: boss, goon, thug, crook, hooligan, mac, player, pimp, whore, hustler. Nigga, fiend, nigga, house nigga. It's street slang. Street slang for music: hip-hop, rock and roll, swing, groove, jazz, blues, funk, doo-wop, bebop. Street slang. Street slang for money, currency exchange: bucks, rack, stack, bands, bread, dope, scratch, loot, moolah, Benjamin, dead presidents. Street slang, nothing official, nothing right about street slang. Excuse me. United States Department of Justice: hazing is a crime. The sorority and the fraternity, they use hazing in their initiation rituals. And devil worship, Satanism, the occult. The sorority and the fraternity, they commit crime on and off the campus. They use and abuse tobacco products. They indulge in gambling, chain. They use and abuse alcohol and drugs. They indulge in immoral activity. They indulge in sexual deviance and depravity. Don't let the sorority and fraternity mislead you. Them old world secret society from Africa, from Asia, from Europe. All those persons that started the sorority and the fraternity, them old world secret society from Africa, from Asia, from Europe, then renounced them and denounced the whole concept and idea of the sorority and fraternity in the old world secret society from Africa, from Asia, from Europe. Now, the sorority and fraternity, they work and they manage the business and companies and corporations. They use and misuse the background check. They commit crimes against humanity, atrocities, violation of human rights and civil rights, and inhumanity, genocide, ethnic cleansing, all forms of discrimination and harassment. They pollute the air, ground, and water, as well as noise pollution. They destroy the environment, nature, and wildlife. Don't let the sorority and fraternity in them old world secret society from Africa, from Asia, from Europe mislead you. Pre-13 cognitive history. Harvard University is the oldest institution of higher learning in the United States, founded March 13, 1639. Cambridge, Massachusetts. William Mary College, Williamsburg, Virginia, founded February 8, 1639. It is the second oldest institution of higher learning in the United States of America. Phi Beta Kappa Society, founded December 5, 1776. The College of William Mary is recognized as the first Greek letter student society in North America. Alpha Delta Pi, first sorority founded in 1851, Wesleyan College, Macon, Georgia. The first organization to adopt the word sorority was Gamma Phi Beta, established on November 11, 1874, Syracuse University, Syracuse, New York. Now, the basis of the sorority and fraternity is them old world secret society from Africa, from Asia, from Europe. For example, the Eastern Star, the Freemasons, they talk about Euclid, the mathematician, lived in Alexandria, Egypt, 1390, 1425, mentioned the hologram manuscript, the Regent's poem, the Cook manuscript, and the Downing manuscript. Now, examples of them old world secret societies from Africa, from Asia, from Europe. Skull and Bones, Rosicrucian, the Sun, the Limited Thug Society, Private Sound, Order of Templarians, Knights of the Golden Eagle, the Women, the Ancient Arab Order, known as Miss Shrine, Improved Order, Reading, the Pure Sisterhood, the Eastern Star, the Freemasons, the Elks, the Lower Order, Moose, the Bilderberg Group, the Ku Klux Klan, the Knights of Pathan, Knights of Columbus, the Illuminati Forest Society, Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, the Mystic Order of the Veil Prophets of the Enchanted Ram, United Order of the Golden Cross, United Ancient Order of Druid, National Grain, Ancient Order of Urbanairs, the Opus Dei, the Knights Templar, the Scottish Rite, the Spanish Garduna, the Carbonarians, the Black Hand. You say Mafia, that's Latin. You say Mafia, that's Afro-Asiatic. You say Costa Nostra, that's Latin. The Triad, the Yakuza, the Old Sour. Don't be misled by the sorority and the fraternity in them old world secret society from Africa, from Asia, from Europe. history of Chicago do you see the blood gang, the Crip gang, Bloodstone out of nowhere? Nowhere. Nowhere in history. We're getting these background checks done. Getting these background now. We're doing background checks not overnight. You know, you're not going to do no background on 1 hour. There's a lot of data to compile. How it's being done. And that East Coast bitch, you're not getting away. You're not getting away. See, that's what I'm doing. I'm making sure. There ain't no such thing as getting away. Nowhere in the history of Chicago do you see a Bloodstone, a Limestone. You don't see no blood gang, no Crip gang nowhere. So there's no reason for anybody in the United States of America, United States territory, nowhere on this earth do you ever have to hear anybody say they from Chicago and talking about some Bloodstone, some Limestone. That's a lie. That's a lie. Talking about a blood gang, like a Crip gang. You lying. Nowhere. No, you lying. And to be honest with you, you should have never heard that in California, in Los Angeles. See, baby, when we get these background checks done, see, you're going to be exposed for lying. It's that East Coast bitch. It's that East Coast bitch. You lying. And talking about trying to claim, I'm going to tell you this, trying to claim the East Coast, that's another damn lie you've been telling. Ain't no such thing, no devil worship, no Satanism, no damn occult. You lying. You ain't got no claim to the East Coast or nowhere on this earth or in the universe. You lying. You lying. I'm telling you, get these background checks. Get these background checks done. You're going to see. You're going to get a reality check. You're going to see. Excuse me. You ain't getting away. You ain't getting away. Everybody got people in the building that's in the jail right now, getting hurt right now for lying. Talking about from the East Coast. They ain't getting hurt. And some people getting killed. Some people getting killed. Yeah. That's the reason why the so-called blood gang, the Crip gang, so-called Bloodstone, Limestone, that's the reason why they're being attacked right now. See, you try to horseplay, try to be a smart ass. Talking about some Satanism and devil worship. The occult. Trying to be a smart ass. Try to horseplay. Well, it's okay. We'll get these background checks done. Now, it's not an overnight process. It's going to take some time, but it's being done. It's being done. East Coast bitch. And I'm going to tell you this, let me find out that you try to hide in Chicago, in the state of Illinois. The bloodhound going to find you. And I'm telling you, man, when that bloodhound finds you, I'm going to be very, very upset. I don't know who the hell you think you're playing with. I'm going to be upset. It ain't the focal lines and the my people lines. Is it? Nothing else. Nothing else. I'm not going to accept, I'm not going to approve, and damn sure ain't going to lie. There ain't no such thing. And I'm gonna tell you this: the focal lines and the my people lines, man, you ain't finna horseplay with me. Be no smart ass. We talking about no damn East Coast bitch walking their ass around. Talking about some folks in my people. Your ass already in trouble. You're already in trouble. Only thing gonna happen, you're gonna be attacked like being done now. Only thing I'm doing, attack your ass. But see, it ain't no way for nobody to do a background check and then see all that wrong that's been done. See when you open your eyes, man, when you do background check and you see all these damn people from the East Coast, excuse me, disrespecting other people, horse playing, trying to be a smart ass. Talking about you left the East Coast and then moved to LA. Talking about you work for the devil. Talking about you're a Satanist. You're in a cult. Man, you is flat foot crazy. Screw. Got a little cold. Sure. Now see, This is what I'm calling saying. Nowhere in the history of the city of Chicago and the state of you don't see no blood gang, no crip gang, nowhere. You don't see no bloodstone, no limestone. You don't see nowhere. In the surrounding states, you don't see. You don't see. Let me tell you something else. See, when you look at the history of America, when you see Los Angeles, California, you know what you're going to see? You're going to see that East Coast bitch. That's what you're going to see. Getting these background checks done. Now, I know doing background checks, you know, it's not a 1 hour thing. It takes, it takes some time, take a little time, But they being done. They being done. Background checks being done. You don't get away with horseplay trying to be a smart ass. You don't get away with it. You don't know. You the folks of my people. That's it. The history of Chicago and the state of Illinois, the history of America. No. It's right there in front of you. That's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. See, I'm making sure. See, you don't see nowhere in the history of Chicago or the state of Illinois, you don't see nowhere. You don't see no blood gang, you don't see no crip gang, you don't see no bloodstone lines, you don't see nothing. You see the folk alliance and the my people alliance. That's all you see. That's all you see. I'm telling you. You're gonna get a reality check. Individuals in the jail right now. They talking about you an East Coast bitch, right? In the jail right now. No. Get these background checks done. You're gonna see. You're gonna get a reality check. Talking about trying to hide in the city of Chicago. Talking about trying to hide in the state of Illinois and the surrounding state. That bloodhound will find you. The bloodhound will find you. You're not that damn smart. And the bloodhound not that damn dumb. And I ain't background checks being done. See, it's not a good thing, man. I'm telling you. When you start doing background check, you start seeing, you start noticing. Excuse me. You start seeing people. You start noticing some unusual activity. Talking about you move from the East Coast and you don't have no legitimate reason, even in the past. You're gonna really get me and everybody else and a lot of other people upset. Okay? Not going to accept, not going to approve, and damn sure not going to allow. Ain't nothing to talk about. Don't want to hear a damn thing you got to say. Focal lines on my people lines, that's it. That's the reason why the blood gang and the crip gang right now, the so-called bloodstone lines are being attacked right now. Right now. In Los Angeles, California. Right now. Focal lines, my people lines. And see, when you watch these videos, when you see the focal lines of my people. See, you'll start really understand the focal lines. Look who it is. You see all these European Americans. You see all these Hispanic, Latino Americans. You see African American, as well as Asian, Pacific Island Americans, Native Americans as well. And how they came together. How these different organizations came together and tried to work together. And then you sit up and talk about some damn blood gang and crip gang, some limestone, bloodstone, all this. Man. You get the background checks being done. Background checks being done. And then you're going to sit up here and try to make it sound. You're going to actually sit up in my face and tell me you worship the devil. You are Satanist. You an occultist. And that's your right. You a damn lie. You don't have no right. You're going to be attacked. Excuse me. gonna do right now, I'm gonna make two, same video, but it's gonna be a part 1 and part 2. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end part 1, then I'm gonna start part 2. So just give me a brief moment. Let a few seconds go by. Alright, got a little cold. Excuse me. Now today's date is January the 19th, 2020. This gonna be part 1, and then I'm gonna end part 1. Then it's gonna be part 2, and it's gonna be dated January the 19th, 2020.